Reach you guys. The whole thing moves so fast, I almost didn't connect the dots in time.
Yeah, thanks for the heads up. Jade, right?
Don't worry about it. I made a promise to Bane to watch your backs.
Yeah. Great. You saved us. Whoop-de-doo. What the fuck happened?
Wankers tried to snuff us all, that's what fucking happened.
It was carefully planned. All the attacks happened at the same time.
And they froze our accounts. I checked. We're broke. All of us.
It's a conspiracy theory.
Well, it's happening, so it's an actual conspiracy.
Motherfuckers.
Whoever did this is extremely well connected. And you've pissed off more than a few powerful people over the years. I'll start digging, but it's gonna take some time.
What happened to the others?
I reached out to everyone, but I only got through to the 5 of you.
So much for retirement. We're gonna need cash to get back at these assholes.
I've got the perfect job to get you started. And I got you some supplies. Check the crate behind you.
Lady, I like you already.
All right, enough talking. Let's get to work.
Let's get you back in the saddle. This is a small branch bank, usually low traffic. But there's been a mix-up in the money transport schedule, meaning there's a lot more cash than usual in the vault. Decide how you want to do this. Beat the security gate and quietly gain access to the vault, or go in guns blazing and burn your way through the roof. It's your call. You've done this a million times before. But hey, there's no rest for the wicked. The bank's vault is brimming with cash, waiting to be transported out of there. More guards than usual patrolling the building. Stay sharp.
No, turn me down again.
The door through the gate is magnetically sealed. Make sure you take out the power before or it won't open. Find the power source and turn it off.
Yeah, I tried that too.
What's up, guys? Welcome to my PayDay walkthrough. Hope you guys enjoy this. This is the first mission up, and it's relatively a little simple. The way I'm going about it, though, is to do it without being detected or
Next
raising
up,
an alarm.
Take out the switch box's security. The controls are in the power room on the roof.
So that means no firefights, nothing. So hopefully we could do this without causing any issues. This mission is tough to do. There are 3 areas in which the power box for the security system will be. It'll either be on the 2nd floor, or it'll be on the left or right on the 2nd floor, or it will be on the roof. And in this case, for me, it was on the roof. So you need to watch out for cameras. So this mission, I see a lot of people, they do it stealthy, but they kill people in the mission. For me, I'm going to be doing this, if I can, non-lethally. So basically, you guys know what this channel is about. If I can get in there and not have to take anybody out, then that's what I'm going to do. So we have a little bit of a waiting game. Just to show you real quickly, you would come up here, and then you go around this corner, or you go around the other corner, and that's where the security system will be. But in this case, for me, it's up on the roof. For you, it may be different. Also, you need to note that the code will be different for you than it was for me watching this playthrough. So just keep that in mind. Another thing to note is that when you're in this mission, if you leave this mission and go back to the main menu and you go back into this mission, it will be different. So the code will not be the same. That is something that you need to keep in mind.
Watch the guard. Mind the guard.
So I'm doing this so I can outline him.
Watch the guard. Guard. Mind the guard. Watch the guard. It's a guard.
I know that might sound annoying to some of you, but I have to see where he is.
There's a guard.
So. Now I know he's going to turn around. Now all we have to do is get his key card. So. Now, one thing to note about these guards, since it's the first bank, if they do catch you, they'll escort you out and you can still get the card. So do keep that in mind. There is a camera right here, but you should be able to get past that. And here is the security system that we are going to be disabling, which we are doing now. Now this power box here to open up the vault is going to be a different color every single time. For me, it is white. For you, it may be a different color. So for me, it's white. For you, it could be green, blue, red, or white, or yellow. It just depends on what you happen to get. So I know the guard, whoops, is right there. Now for me, this is going to be a different code. For you, it's going to be totally something different. So they're not going to be the same.
Access denied. Access denied.
Once you get in here, you can take stuff out if you want to, but we are going straight for the money. And that's what we are doing. Now, even if the die packs go off, you need to understand that it will still count. The money is still valuable. So, collect everything here. Start picking up the money. Now I see a lot of people, what they'll do is they will actually throw the bags, which is fine. But I'm going to collect it and then go. So
Hey, careful with those bags, will you? I don't want no scratches on this beauty.
like I said, you want to be mindful. Because of the guards. So I'm going to take my time throughout this mission, as this is the most tedious part here. So now there's a certain amount you have to get and then you can leave. For me, it's going to be this here.
Where's the guard?
So as you can see, he just said there's the guard. So we're going to hang back over here a little bit so I could see where he's at. Now this is what I'm talking about. This is why stealth is so crucial, because it's very important that you are patient. You know, you don't want to go in here guns a-blazing. That's not how you would do it in a realistic setting. So I want to try to keep it as realistic as possible.
That's 2 bags.
Remember, the guard is still there. So pick up the money. Now you can exit both ways. Doesn't really matter. If your vehicle's out on this side over here on the left, you might want to go that way. But for us, it's out over here in the back. So, I mean, you know, it just makes sense to go out this way. So I'm going to be taking my time here. So I'm going to try to get all of the loot in this mission. Now I don't know if that's going to be the same for every single one. Probably just for this first video because it's the first bank. Now obviously this is not easy. I don't have any perks or anything like that that's, you know, allowing me to distract guards. I'm just doing it bare bones with what you come in with, so.
That's 4.
Obviously, if you're going to come in here and you're going to do the heist, you might as well get everything, so. I'm keeping a lookout for the guard. You also want to keep a lookout for the everything in here. So a lot of people, they might not pick this up. However, the money is still valuable. So we're going to pick these up. We only have a couple more left to do and we'll be good. So we're going to wait on the camera. We good? So we have the guards, so now we just gotta wait a little bit more. Hopefully this video isn't too long for you guys. I just want to show you how to do it stealthy. This is kind of what I'm going for. It's just more of a challenge. So luckily for us, our guys actually highlighted them. Now if you're playing with teammates,
5 bags and counting.
you know, it's going to be a lot easier. You're going to have people to help you out, spot you if you need it, all that stuff. These guys will help you, but they won't always point the guard out. So that's a thing you have to keep in mind. So I'm waiting on him.
Mind the guard.
So sometimes it's best to outline him yourself. You want to walk in here. You don't want to run. He will turn around. So we have 2 more. Bags to go.
6 bags and counting.
Now there's 8 here, so we're gonna let this guy pass, do his thing. You don't want to run right in here with him. He will spot you, so. Now if the guard spots you in here, it's pretty much kind of game over. I mean, you can run in here, but if you're behind him, you don't want to run. Otherwise, if he sees you, you're pretty much done. Now they won't always point him out, so that's the thing you have to be aware of. I find this to be more challenging. The only things you got to really worry about in this mission is the code and where the security system is. It's going to be different for everybody, so it's not always going to be the same.
Watch where you're going.
That's 7 bags.
He's not our concern. The guy that's in here is our concern. So. Now you could loot all that stuff over there if you want to. This is the last bag for us, and this mission will be completed completely stealthy, and we'll be good to go.
This is interesting. An executive from the Wixia Corporation has a safe deposit box here in this bank.
Hopefully I was able to help you guys out with this mission, and I'll see you guys in the next one. My goal to do this is to be completely stealthy, non-lethal, as long as the game will let me, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.
This is a good start, but we need a bigger war chest.
Where are we gonna stash it? Since offshore accounts are rubbish these days.
Yeah. The banks gave out account details like candy after the international law changes.
There's an encrypted currency inside CrimeNet called C-Stacks. It's not perfect, but it should do for now.
Any word from the others?
It's gonna be hard to do this with just the 5 of us.
About that, I want to introduce you to someone. Meet Pearl, expert infiltrator and con artist.
And certified ass kicker. Pleased to meet you.
You're the one that pulled that $10 million hustle on Harvest and Trustee.
Allegedly.
Welcome to the PayDay gang.
You want to tell me where we're going?
We did some work for one of the San Francisco triads a while ago.
Triads, huh?
Sounds like they've got something new for us. Figured we'd take the meeting.
Who's the contact?
Let's do some business.
So you need to get back in the game? Earn some money? I have not forgotten what you did for me back in San Francisco. It is my pleasure to work with you again. I have information about an armored transport carrying a payload of rare earth elements. All essential materials in the creation of electronic components. As I'm sure you realize, the cargo is worth a fortune. I want you to steal it. According to the route, the transport will pass Queensboro Bridge, which is currently undergoing renovations. It will give you an excellent opportunity to strike. I already have a buyer lined up for the rare materials, and I will make sure you are generously compensated for your efforts.
Looks like the diversion worked. The truck should be here any moment. Let's get to work. Set up the EMP to stop the truck in its tracks. We're on a timer. Roughly 90 seconds until the transport arrives. If any civs get away, or the EMP isn't set up properly, this show's over.
Hug the floor!
Do something!
Why isn't anyone doing anything?
All right, let's wait it out.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Payday 3 walkthrough. This mission is Road Rage, and it is not a stealth mission.
The alarm as soon as he's realized what happened. Get ready.
So this mission, you cannot be stealthy. There's nothing you can really do about that.
That's what we call a hostile takeover. Okay, hook up the remote steering device to the truck. That will give us access to the vehicle's controls. It's stashed on the construction site. Get it. You have 30 seconds until the assault. Lock and load.
Oh, shit!
So for those of you who don't want a full stealth playthrough, this is the mission that you cannot be stealthy in. At all, because the game is not allowing us to be. So this would be about the only time that you guys will see me be non-stealthy.
Patch me in and I'll start the override.
Hack started!
I'm connected. The security in place to prevent this sort of takeover. Hold on a second.
So at this point, it's just really an all-out shootout.
He won't bother us. He's trained to stay in the truck. Almost there. And bingo. Keep an eye out. All right, let's take this truck to where we want it.
You're not getting out alive!
We need to get the truck all the way to the ramp at the end of the construction site. This baby is tough, but there's a weakness in the underbelly. At least one of you needs to stay close to the truck to maintain connection, or it'll stop.
So it's just all-out survival, and then at that point it'd be about the heist once we get all of the money in there. So if we stick here, we should be fine. Hopefully, we're able to get all the materials. You don't have to. You can just grab the money and go and grab a little bit of it. But you really want to make sure you can grab what you can get. So.
We outnumbered them, for fuck's sake!
On me, keep low. Move back.
We'll switch back over to the pistol.
You're gonna be deep.
So it's heading this way, so we have to get the gate. But we're gonna wait. Now, the other option is you need to grab the ladders. It'll go a different way. However, here you don't have to worry about that. So this mission is the mission that is non-stealthy, which is okay. Like I said, the rest of the playthrough will be complete stealth. We won't be getting into any firefights or anything like that.
Okay, time to get messy.
Just stick within this parameter right here. You should be good. Now, it's attacking our health. This is.
They deployed the hostage rescue team.
So that smoke will take down your health, which we have a medic bag, so I'm not too concerned about that. Plus, we have a lot of shields for right now. So you want to watch out for the cloakers. They will. Take you out. The cool thing about them guys is you can just shoot them and they fall pretty cool. So. So we're doing our best to keep these guys at bay. There are key guys on the team that you're going to have to take out. That's why the rest of this mission, guys, is going to be a stealth mission, because you have to deal with a lot of this stuff. So. What we're trying to do. So at this point you can kind of move around, grab up a bunch of stuff that you may need, throw that in, pick up whatever you can, stay away from that, it will take your health down. Like I said, don't worry about taking some shots. It's gonna happen. So hopefully you guys enjoy this. It is fun to have a little bit of action, so I'm not gonna sit there and pretend like, oh, I wish it was completely stealth.
This stuff is worth a fortune.
But it's fun, so.
The chopper is ready to haul the loot out of there. Signal Bile when you're ready for pickup. You have 30 seconds until the assault. Lock and load. The cops are bringing in the big guns. Dozer's coming.
So the dozer is the one that can cause all the problems for you. And he is the one who can take down your teammates. So you want to try to collect everything here. At least I do, just to grab everything. Some things you can't grab like that. However, we need to grab the money.
Wolf's gone down.
Just give up!
Got the shield.
We have yet to signal for the guy, which probably would be a good idea. But I want to get all this stuff in here first. Because it's money and we need to pick it up, so. Depends on who's hitting you and everything. We're gonna signal for him. So we have to hold out for a minute. Boom. Okay. So the problem here. Alright, I think I'm going to request.
I'm sending in the big gun for pickup.
Fucking bulldozer.
That's the problem with this mission, is you can go down very quickly. I sent in a thing to
We need at least 4 bags to make this operation worthwhile. Anything more is pure bonus.
One armor bag.
Okay, so alright, let's grab these bags. Let's get them out of here.
One bag and counting. Police assault incoming. 30 seconds.
Now, she was supposed to bring in the overkill weapon, but I don't see it anywhere.
2 bags and counting.
Unless it got used. in which case it might have.
Ready for it. That's 3.
So we're halfway there.
That's 4 bags.
Shit, it's a dozer.
Dallas has gone down.
I mean, he has to long to like.
That's all of it. Let's get out of here.
Let's get the fuck out of here.
Head down along the bridge.
She's telling us to head out, but I want to try to grab some of this extra stuff. If I can.
That's 6.
Because he's there, so I'm just gonna do it. Alright, so
That's 7 bags.
let's get out of here.
Cops are not regrouping anymore. They'll keep coming until you're dead or in custody.
So we got what we could get. We obviously couldn't get everything, so
God damn it. Dallas is in custody. Keep moving down the scaffolding. Quickly.
There's our
Okay. Grab the ropes and harnesses and rappel down to the ground.
Expertly done, lads.
hopefully you guys enjoyed this mission, and I'll see you guys in the next one. This one was actually pretty tough. If you're able to get all the bags, you can get more money, but we were only able to get 7. And I hope you guys enjoyed this mission, and I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
How's it going?
Just more dead ends. Whoever these people are, they know how to cover their tracks. And they've got serious resources. I still have a few more cards up my sleeve, but we need cash to keep on pushing.
Already on it. I've reached out to an old friend. Speak of the devil.
Y'all know anything about this shade?
I know she was mates with Bane. Ran crime net servers and whatnot. Dallas knows her from before.
As long as she keeps the jobs coming, I'm good.
Yeah, fair enough. So what you do for retirement?
Oh, it's kind of a blur, man. I'm just glad it's over. Started to go crazy.
Started to. You've always been bonkers, lad.
The store is just across the street. Case the place or mask up right away. Your choice.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Payday 3 walkthrough. This is Dirty Ice. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. And I've already practiced this mission, so I already know what to do. You can obviously earn more loot in this mission, but if you're doing a stealth walkthrough like I'm doing, you're going to only earn a certain amount. So if you don't want any cops involved or anything like that, then this is the best way you can go about it. So you're going to wait on this guy. You can take his key card. I mean, obviously you're not really going to need it unless you're accessing the camera room. And you need to get the QR code for this phone right here. So now you're going to go down here. We're going to enter in the code. So it's 0458.
Suspiciously secure, this basement, don't you think?
So you're just gonna wait here. You could peek around the corners and stuff. So I've already done most of the work. Essentially, when you get this QR code, you'd go back here and you would go to the manager's office, and now the computer, it will tell you what the code will actually be. Now if you leave this mission, the code's gonna regenerate when you go back in, and it'll be something different. So do understand that. So here it's just a waiting game. Like I said, if you're doing stealth, that's what it's about. I'm not taking out the cameras because being stealthy, you know, you don't want to take the cameras out. You want to actually get in and get out without being seen. That's the whole point.
It's a guard. Watch the guard.
So I'm doing this so I can see where he's at. And now we're in here. Pick up this if you want to. And you can crack the safe. Wait till it gets in the green and you should be fine. So one more time.
Those documents look interesting. Snap a picture and send it to me. This is even more than I expected.
Turn off the power.
Smuggling, false provenance. They've got quite an operation here.
You want to be careful. There's a guard right here, so you can peek out. Now we just have to steal the jewelry. So
I'm sure it'll come in handy somehow.
you want to check, make sure you know where they're at.
Watch the guard.
Now if you're playing co-op, this is going to be a lot easier. So you're going to go here because he's going to be coming around. So it's just a waiting game. This mission honestly is not that long. It just depends on the timing that you get. So
Guard over there. Watch the guard. Guard.
So you want to move out of the way of the camera.
It's a guard. Check the guard.
Now we can get out of here and head up to the other area. So he heard something suspicious. So it looks like he's coming to investigate. So we're gonna get over here. For some reason, he actually heard me, which is surprising. But we ain't gotta worry about him. So there's another guard right here.
Guard. Check the guard.
So this guy, you're just gonna wait on him, and we're gonna use the QR code to get in here, and then we're going to lockpick the jewelry room because that's where we need to secure all of the money for the heist. So you're gonna wait on this guy. Now there is a guard that does. Right there he is. Make your way in here. Sometimes there should be a phone in here. You could tell right here is where you're going to get the basement code, or the code for the basement will be on that computer. And you want to check in here. If the phone's not in here, it'll be on this table. If it's not there, it could be over here, or it could be in the lunchroom, which is where the code could also be at. So you just want to make sure that you're very cautious.
Getting ready to leave. I'd say you have about a minute if you want to use her for something.
So once you make it in here, you can start lockpicking. You can upgrade your skill perks so you can lockpick a lot faster. And this will help you get all of these lockpicked in a timely manner just before it runs out.
Locked by a biometric scanner, so you need to find someone with access to open it.
So go ahead and pick up all the jewelry that you see here.
In the basement, I can make the manager leave the public spaces.
Pick all this up. We are not going to make the manager leave.
Just patch me through to herself.
So do understand that we're not going that route. The camera can see us.
Moolah.
So you want to just get out of the way. If this camera catches you picking up anything in here at all, the cops will come and they will arrest. So do understand that if you're going this route, that's how it's going to be. So now, because we're not getting in here, we're not going to have as much as somebody else. So do understand that when you pick up this jewelry, you can either set the bag here or you could take it out to the van. It's up to you. I'm going to take it out to the van because that's just how I'm going to do it. So you're going to have to go back and get all of them anyway. So you might as well just carry what you're going to take right to the van so you're not making a bunch of trips. It's one trip per item. So
I'm here. Put the bags in the back.
and yes, picking up the little bit of jewelry that does help. Now, if you want more money, you're obviously going to have to go the non-stealthy route. So it really just depends. And you could just run straight back in here.
That's the manager. If anybody has access to the workshop's biometric scanner, it's her.
And just grab it and then go. Luckily for us, that door does not close. Now there's more jewelry here, but you would have to put the mask on and then basically it'll alert. And the whole point of this walkthrough is to not alert anybody. So you're not going to get the most money doing it this way, but you're doing it in a non-stealthy manner. And it's more of a realistic approach. So I try to max out what we can get doing it the stealthy way. Going the stealth route. Because I just feel it's more of a challenge this way. I mean, yeah, sure, I could shoot out the cameras and all that stuff. And everything. But why shoot the cameras out and cause a bunch of chaos when, you know, you could do this a more challenging way?
Just step on my shoes, why don't you?
Reporters.
Three bags and counting.
Now there are different ways you can complete this mission. The only other way you could do it would be that way. Now you could probably get the manager and all that stuff. As you can see, our teammates will follow us because I'm doing this solo. I mean, they only help out every once in a while, but if you're playing co-op, you can obviously have somebody else in that room with you helping you. And this could be done a lot faster.
That's 4 bags. That's a decent amount of loot. But try to get more if you think you can manage.
And so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna try to get more.
Excuse me.
Don't worry about these guys.
My fault.
Just run right past them. It's not a big deal. Alright. So now we have more stuff we gotta grab. Alright, should be over here. The camera is looking in this... Well, no, it's not looking in this direction at the moment in time. And now we're going to make our way out and we're going to escape. So hopefully this video was able to help you guys out. Remember that the basement code is going to be different. So always check that computer until you get the code.
Five bags and counting.
Yeah, I think we got everything. So that is Dirty Ice. Hopefully I was able to help you guys out with this mission, and you were able to complete it as stealthy as I was able to. And I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.
What the fuck? They're supposed to be dead.
We sent our best operatives. I expect they made the mistake of thinking retirement made the target soft.
Yeah, well, your best operatives suck balls. And how can they be looking for us? You said we took all their money.
We did. They made more money. It's not rocket science, Ralph. Can we send another strike team?
No. We don't have the element of surprise anymore. They've made preparations. I suggest we do the same.
Cool. How? I have some safeguards in mind. Those no good motherfucking monkey shits. Try to kill my friends, huh?
Yeah, and they froze all our assets.
Shameless mother of whores, super huilo. If I ever get my hands on them.
Yeah, all right. We appreciate it. But what we really need is a lead on the job.
Do you have anything?
Oh, yeah. As a matter of fact, yes. Yes, I do.
All right, people. We're after the crypto wallet. Remember,
Welcome
if
to the
alarm
Neon
is raised, they'll wipe the drive and it'll be worthless.
What's up, guys? Welcome to our Payday 3 walkthrough. We are continuing on with Rock the Cradle. Hopefully you guys enjoy this.
VIP area entrance. You'll never get in without an invitation. See if you can find one in Rifkin's office. Or try to lure the bouncer away from the door.
So in this section here, you're going to pick this lock. Make your way up these stairs. Don't worry about the camera.
Messing with the music could get somebody to come over and investigate. If you get
Interact with the computer, head back out.
you can just walk into the
Get over here, you should be fine.
But you're gonna have to hack the display case. We need the director's phone for that. The crypto wallet is
So we have to find Rifkin and we have to get her phone.
by a biometric scanner and can only
Getting the crypto is actually easy. Now she could spawn in a couple of different locations. This just happens to be one of them. So here you want to wait till the observed is gone.
Just step on my shoes, why don't you?
Now you can start the hack. So this is going to allow us to get the VIP codes that we need. Now there's a couple of different ways you can get in here. You could do that. Follow Rifkin. Watch out for this camera. Now these cameras are not indestructible or nothing when you're playing on normal difficulty here. But it's more of a challenge to not shoot these cameras because in realistic setting, so now that we have the digital key, we can go ahead and we're going to make our way upstairs. And we are going to hack the scanner.
Good job. Now grab the blank invitations and find an RFID writer to authenticate them. I'm guessing you can find one in the employee's office or in storage somewhere.
So this guy is, I guess, going to start a search. However, we have not been spotted. You're only spotted if they tell you to leave a specific area, in which case you have to leave. Now, this may cause a problem here because we have a guard up here who is walking around. Place this on here, we should be good to go. You want to stick in this area. Now if you're in a higher difficulty, this is going to be in a different area, I believe.
The bouncer will let you into the VIP area now that you have the proper invitations.
So just stay crouched, you should be fine. Once you get past a certain point, you can run. Now if you're in a higher difficulty, this may be different, so just know that the cameras can detect you a lot faster. And we'll be done with this section, but we also have to get a key card from one of the guards, so boom.
The room is somewhere around these service areas. They'll probably have the door guarded, so look for that.
So you pick this key card up. You need this key card to get into this room here, but you need a red key card to also get in there. So there's a couple of different ways you can go about this. This is the room that we need to get into. So we are going to go this way. You can also go into the maintenance room if you want to lure one of the guys. However, we're going to go this route. Now, they are still searching and they may be searching throughout this whole thing. So hopefully this might work to our advantage. You don't want the camera to see you. Like I said, you could shoot these cameras out, but then doing this non-lethally is going to be a lot harder. So you want to grab this safe here. And what's in this safe is going to be a code. And this code is going to be for the vault. There are 2 codes, and this is going to be the first one. So there's some money here you can pick up, which I recommend that you actually do pick the money up. Pick up this one here. 9699 is the code for this. And over here is the other code. Now both them codes are for the vault. So hopefully you're able to remember them, write them down. If you leave, you will not be able to use those codes because they will change. So just be wary of that. So we're waiting on this camera. Alright, so I guess that was the wrong room that we actually went into, which is a little weird.
Locked away using a biometric scanner. You could force the club's accountant to open it for you. As another option,
so remember, this is H200 blue. Alright, so we're going to get in there now. So they can change. A lot of times I've done this mission, it's been in this room. This is the first time that it has changed, so make sure that you actually check where these could be. Make sure you close these. Now we're looking for H200. So these are different, and you can open these up until you find the one that you need. This is ours, and our switch is blue. So.
Okay, the power's off. Reset the biometric scanner from the computer in the accounting office.
Alright, so we're going to head back to the accounting office, and this is where, you know, you can go in one of these rooms and get the other guy to open it for you. But the problem...
Hey, slow down, pal. Pay attention to where you're going.
That guy literally just blocked me.
That sounds a bit off.
Yes, the door to the storage unit is open. Get over there and grab the crypto wallet.
Alright, now you can run. So now we have to go get the crypto wallet. So we know where that is. And we know it's not in there. So we know it's across here. However, these guys are searching in so many different areas. You want to make sure you know where they are at, because So we're already carrying a bag. This is a bag full of money. It's up to you how you want to do it. We're just grabbing the crypto, so. Alright, cool. So now we are going to head this way. Go through these guys here. And you're going to throw the crypto or any money that you get over this.
Great work, gang. We have the crypto treasure. But you know there's more to steal if you're feeling lucky.
Well, we are not going to do that because, well, these guys are searching. So. And that is the end of this heist and mission, Rock the Cradle. Hope you guys enjoy this, and hopefully I was able to help you guys out. And I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
So, you're a proper New Yorker then?
Yep. Born downtown, grew up in the Bronx. Ran a crew there for a while.
Not still a thing?
No. We were betrayed. Whole team wiped out overnight.
Sounds familiar.
From Shade. Time to roll.
We just had a breakthrough. The conspirators are based right here in the city. But it looks like they're extremely well connected. Maybe all the way up to President McKendrick.
Like that's gonna stop us.
Do we have enough to make a move?
Not yet. But we're homing in. In the meantime, I got a call from an old friend of mine. A guy called Beckett. He's got a job for us.
What are we stealing?
Lots of options on how to play this. You choose.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Payday 3 walkthrough. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is the 5th mission. And I spent 6 hours on this mission, and you cannot complete this without having a mask. It's completely impossible. And you also want to make sure you have a zip line as well. If you don't have that, it's going to make this mission really impossible to complete without a zip line.
Our priority is to get the paintings Beckett wants for his client. There should be clues on the computer in the manager's office that'll make things easier. Why don't we start in exhibition room E1? We already know that's where shooting gallery redux is. They've installed QR readers for the exhibition rooms. Check the computer for clues.
So you're going to come in this room and you're going to search the phone, the first of 4 QR codes.
They could have a QR code on them.
So
search the staff areas and the utility rooms.
you're also going to do the same thing for this safe. The combination is different every time, but as soon as you get it in the green, you want to leave it. So
Flash drive will give you access to the... Now, remember where the paintings are.
alright, so we know where our paintings are at. One of them you do not have to use your QR codes. So it will save you from essentially wasting one of them when you don't need to.
Let me go!
Tie his hands up. Grab this guy. If he's here, you want to grab him. I mean, he does patrol the top.
Central, please respond. This is your father speaking to you from beyond the grave. I just want to
I've
say...
never been very interested in art, but if you see one of those paintings with the dogs playing poker, grab it for me, will you?
So you're going to lockpick the security camera. This one is... You have to do it this way. So it doesn't really matter. You're going to have about 4 of these guys you're going to take out. Plus there's going to be a civilian.
You okay over there? Did you guys see that thing going on next door? Sure looks interesting. Why don't you check it out?
Yeah, I can see that.
Alright, so now we are kind of like around here somewhere. So now we got to figure out where the guards are in these areas, because there are 2 of them in here. If they do catch you, you will
Let me go.
Be caught. So depends on where this guy is. Not sure where the guard is. He is right there. So there's a couple of them. You want to make sure you know where these guys are located.
Guard over there.
Because if you don't, you're going to have a hard time with this mission. And you really don't want a more complicated time with this. So if you want to catch up to him faster, just stand up. Grab him, you should be fine.
You okay over there?
Have you ever seen any real mole people? Is it true they ride alligators and can see in the dark?
Uh-huh. Yeah, sounds good.
Take him out, or take him down. I mean, these don't count as kills, but if you were doing them in a professional manner, I would say they would count as kills. Now, depending on how you want to do this, you can either do the bottom or you can do the top first. We're going to deactivate the top because that's where 2 of the main paintings are. So that's what we're going to do. Now you can go in here, but we are going to deactivate up here first. Now, deactivating up here first is easier than the bottom. And it's easier because there's no guards up here and everything. Unless you have a special perk. Unless you have a special perk, you're not going to be able to take out the guards on the bottom floor. Like, at all. Except maybe one of them you might be able to take out. So it just really depends on how you are approaching this mission at hand. Now, if you didn't take out any of these guards or the civilian, you didn't tie them up or take out the manager or the cameras, this is going to be tough if you didn't do any of that. The bottom floor is tough enough as it is. Actually, a lot of people agree that this portion right here that we are doing should not have even been in this mission at all. It's time consuming, and all that it realistically does is waste your specific time. You're not accomplishing anything by doing this, you know. So you could use your QR code here, but you don't have to. I'm going to show you a way around that. And you could bypass, like, using it here. You don't need to waste a QR code for room E4. I don't think you have to do all of these. I think you just have to do a certain number of them, and then you're fine. You can't unlock anything on the top floor until you do this, and the same thing for the bottom. So, alright, so we have our stuff. It says the display cases on the upper floor are no longer locked down. So that basically means you can unlock anything in this area here. So we're going to head out, and we're going to head upstairs. Now the reason why I don't run up and down is because I don't know if the guards can see anything or hear anything. And then if they get suspicious, then you got to worry about them coming up here and doing a bunch of stuff and all that stuff. So there's this room here. And then you have another one over here, which is the one that we have to go to. This is E4. E4 will most likely always be here. Before you drop down, you want to wait. I say wait because you're going to wait on this thing. And it's going to go around, and you want to make sure you can shut it off so it does not detect you. Now, if it does detect you, then, you know, you got to wait.
The motion
So
detectors can't detect you as long as you don't move.
if it detects you. However, it's not going to detect us because we are shutting it off. So here's one of the paintings. It will tell us if this one is legitimate or not. Now, I've had it say before that this painting is not legit. This thing will scan it and it will tell us if this is the correct painting. A lot of the times this painting can be legitimate, and a lot of times it will not be.
That's the painting we're after.
So this one is
It will
authentic.
wipe itself after
So
one use, so make sure you get the right painting.
we got the right painting. You don't have to worry about it. You can unlock both sides, it's up to you. It doesn't really matter how you do it. You're coming back around to the manager's office. So I would suggest that you come back in here and you look and see where the paintings are. So E3 and E5 are the Vicario paintings. E4 and E7 are the Uma paintings. So we're going to be heading over to E7 here in a little bit. So if you actually pay attention to the way that you go about this mission, you can actually complete it relatively fast if everything goes correctly. And a lot of the times that has to do with the bottom floor. So do understand that the bottom floor, it just realistically depends. Alright. So we're going to open this up and we're going to figure out what way we need to go. So if you look at how these are positioned, you will see the lasers, and you'll see exactly what way you need to
You'll be
go.
able to pass the lasers when they're at their highest.
You want to turn that off as quickly as possible. Hopefully you can find out the best route that will help you guys out. I think he said E4 and E7 were these paintings, so...
Damn it! There goes the painting. Hope it wasn't the original.
This one is not the original, which is why you need that tool. So, depending on like what way you've come into it, it doesn't matter. We already have the original. So, now we are going to head downstairs, okay? And we are going to start the bottom floor section. Now the problem with this is there are guards down here. And you don't know where they're at. Case in point, right there. So, this guard patrols a lot. I was debating on if I should take him out or not. Because he patrols a lot. Depends on where he is, okay? So, he could be in 100 different places. They're never the same. I don't even know where he goes. We're gonna grab him and take him out because I don't know where he's going. And I don't know his pattern.
Oh yeah, hi. So, no reason or anything, but who would you call if there was a wolf on the premises?
Really? You sure? Because it sounds a bit off.
So you want to take your time. With the mission. You don't want to waste your time with it. So I'd rather have one guard down here that I gotta worry about, as opposed to worrying about, you know, 2 separate guards. So it just makes things a lot easier. So we have one guard we got to worry about. Like I said, this is the only problem.
There's a guard.
With this portion of the mission, because the second this guy changes positions and you don't have a, you don't have an outline of where he is, you could step out and he can see you. And it could ruin everything because you don't have time to find cover. So that's a problem.
Guard, over there. Guard! Guard, over there.
Ground floor security bars are disabled.
Alright, cool. So we're gonna head here. We're gonna grab this painting. Whichever one is real. Which I think it's this one.
Watch the guard.
Alright, so you could use that as like an escape route. Nice little way to maneuver around the guards. So, and it'll bring you right back up here where you need to be. So there's the painting from that room. And what's nice about this is you can go back through and retrace your steps and figure out where the last painting is. So there's 2 Vicario paintings, or whatever they're called. They could be in separate areas. Like I said, coming back here and figuring out exactly where you need to go is actually good for you, because you want to make sure you have the right room, since we don't have any more QR codes. So we done did those ones. E3, E3 and E5. Okay. So we have E3 and E5 that we have to go into. So E3 and E5. So we do not have a QR code. So you can get QR codes in different areas. Sometimes they could be in here or whatnot. It just really depends on where you're going. The problem with this is they don't give you enough QR codes. So when you're going through this mission and you're looking for like QR codes and stuff, they are hard to find. So alright, at this point you can pretty much kind of run. So it just depends on like what way you're going and all that stuff. You know if you've cut down the area before or if you didn't cut it down. So like I said, take your time, wait for the motion detector. You're gonna lose some health for this, but you'll be fine. This one is the real one, so we're gonna do this way and we should be good. Pick it up. We are going to unlock this door here, and we're going to unlock another door. So like I said, if you take your time, you will figure out what way you need to go and how you need to do things. So we had E3 and E5. So like I said, always make a reference. Go back to the manager's office if you need to, and it will tell you exactly like what way you have to go and everything. We need another QR code. So we have to find one. Okay, cool. So we got E3 and whatnot that we gotta go into. Turn that off. Now you can look for the painting. So it's mostly on this side, and you know that by looking at it, so just take your time. So you're going to make your way up the stairs. And you should be good. So it really just comes down to taking your time with the mission and figuring out exactly what you need to do. So those are all the paintings that you have to grab. Hopefully, depending on what you guys got to spawn and how the rooms were for you guys. Hopefully you were able to get through it. So now you're going to use the zipline, and that's why you want to buy the zipline bag, because you're going to need it for this mission. So you only have to have 4 bags and you should be good. So wait until it says use zipline, you should be good. You only have to collect 4 bags for this mission and you should be fine. So to tell you that you have to steal those, we already did that. A little different than what I had originally planned when I practiced this mission, but hopefully I was able to help you guys out, and you guys are able to complete this mission as well without any problems, and you guys were able to get the rating that you wanted to get. So and this should be the last bag. Use the zipline, you should be good.
Great job, gang. We have everything we can.
Alright, there you go, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed mission number 5, and I was able to help you guys out, and see you on the next one. Peace.
They're closing in. Are the preparations in place?
I did my part.
Huh? Yeah, sure.
Good. Good. And this is the last time we meet in person.
Agreed.
Sir, perhaps it's best to postpone the deal. That technology...
Are you high? I dumped everything I have left into this deal. It's happening. End of fucking story.
I've reviewed the data trail on your frozen accounts. One name sticks out. Patricia J. Shark. Big-time banker with political aspirations. She's also a major shareholder in GenSec. It's safe to say you pissed her off somewhere along the line. Let's pay her bank a little visit. And before you ask, Wolf, no, we're not gonna kill her.
Come on! Just a little bit?
No. We're going after what she values most. Her reputation. Anyone capable of burning you the way she did is playing with a stacked deck. Also, she's not alone in this. We need more information to get to the bottom of this conspiracy.
So what about the dosh?
Oh yeah. We're gonna clean the place out.
Make your way inside. Security is tight, so stay frosty.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Payday 3 walkthrough. Hopefully you guys enjoy this. This is a stealth walkthrough, no mask for this mission.
The vault is between the ground and upper floors. Find a way up there. Access to the upper floor requires a high-security keycard. If you hack into a computer in the Human Resources Department, you'll probably find the name of an employee with clearance.
So this mission, it's going to be different for you guys. Smartphones could be out in the lobby next to each other, or you have to go to the Human Resources, which I have to do. So it'll make a couple of steps a little bit longer. Now, if the smartphones are out in the lobby, you can skip Human Resources as long as you know what room to go to get the red key card. As long as you know that, you'll be fine. Open up this door, just in case the camera comes back this way. So when you come in here, you're just gonna get the smartphone. So for this level of the floor, you only need 2 QR codes. If you want to have any other routes to go, then you'll need more. But if you're following my route, you're only going to need 2 of them, and it doesn't matter where you get them, by the way. As long as you find them, so... If you want, you can hack this room, or lockpick it, and take all the money that's in it. Even though we're heading to the vault, but a little extra cash isn't really going to hurt anything.
Patricia's Shark has won awards for ethical business practices 3 years running. Once we get a hold of her secrets, she can kiss that award goodbye.
So, you want to keep an eye on him. Doesn't matter how you do it. Wait for the camera to stop beeping at you.
There's someone there.
So we're waiting on him to get up. You want to wait for him. He can spot you and he can ruin pretty much anything that you have to do.
That key card will give you access to the upper
With
floor.
the mission, make sure you stay crouched. Once you get the right key card, you're fine. Once you know the code, you're fine. As long as you know those, you'll be good.
Open sesame.
So.
There's the door to the vault. It requires a 4-digit code to open. I can hack into their database and get the code if you hook me up remotely in the server room. My intel says it's somewhere on the upper floor, but not exactly where.
Grab his keycard as you will need it. Once you do this, you're fine. You don't have to do the server room, any of that crap.
Has 2 layers of security.
But if you're running through this mission for the first time, you will. So, go ahead and activate this. Every time the color will be a certain pattern. So this one in this case is white. So we're going to flip the white one. The next one will be red.
Hold on. Something's different.
So you have to check these. They are different every single time. Just know that they are different. Do not move.
It's a camera.
So the next one is red. So I'm going to go over on this side and get the box because well, it's easier to do it this way. And now I can head back down. So it just depends on where they spawn. Next one is green. Now you can take out the security guard here, but if you don't have an exit strategy, it's not really going to help you. Next one is green. And the last one, I believe, is red. I mean, really, cameras for this bank aren't an issue unless you're playing on a higher difficulty. Last one is red. So if you're playing on a higher difficulty, I can understand your strategy being a little different. So, get over here. Now you can move. Shut this door. There is a camera. It could be on the left side there. Once you've completed that, you can disable the lasers. So that's what we're gonna do. It's a camera. We're not gonna worry about the camera.
Nicely done.
Security guard is in here. You can take him out if you want to eliminate the cameras.
Alright. Next up, you'll need a blue key card to unlock the vault. And also, you need to send a remote activation signal from the manager's computer. As soon as you send the activation signal from the manager's office, you have a small window of time to unlock the vault with a blue key card. So maybe get the key card first.
Here's some more money you can pick up. You need to have 8 bags for this mission, and when it comes to the money.
Alright, now hustle, people.
So
You need to get back to the vault before time runs out.
keep an eye out for guards. You do not want to run in this section here because it could cost you, so
Watch the camera. Watch out.
There we go. Now spin the wheel and open the door. The anticipation is killing me.
Alright, so this is pretty much most of the level, guys. Once you get to this point, you've pretty much completed the level other than taking it to the designated van. As long as you don't raise an alarm, the van won't go anywhere. So keep that in mind.
Just to remind you, we're here for two reasons. The server and the cash. I'm hoping this server will provide us with everything we want to know about this conspiracy. Not to mention, it's probably the closet where Shark is keeping all her skeletons. Check behind the gates. Everywhere. It's probably hidden.
I'm not sure what's going on with this, but...
Steal all the money you can. Turn this place upside down.
the bags are disappearing. So that's not good for us. At all. Which means I don't even think we can pick the bags up.
Get into the van.
So we should be able to pick the bags up and escape, but I don't know if that's even going to happen because the bags disappeared. So I have no idea how this is going to work.
Now that we have the server, we can focus on the cash. Load it up.
See the application that came in yesterday?
You can't pick up any of the money, so I don't know how this is going to play out. We have to have 8 bags, and we certainly don't have that here now. So that is the problem with this, is you just don't know.
That's one.
I have a feeling we're going to come up short, but that's just because the bags that I picked up when getting the money, it pretty much glitched. So I just don't see that being a plausible way to complete this mission. I mean, it might work, but it's a high chance that it's probably not going to. But once you open up the vault, guys, and you have the code, I mean, you've pretty much completed the majority of the mission. I mean, other than that, you have to run back this way to unlock the van, and there could be a camera on either side. So you could have a camera on this wall here, or there could be a camera there, or it could be over that way. So it just really, really depends.
That's 2.
And the game has this thing where if you are crouching for some reason, it will make you stand up. Let's go ahead and unlock this one over here. Now if it doesn't glitch out on you, you can come back and get all the money that is here. However, if it does glitch out on you, then you're going to have a hard time with this. See how he stands up and then starts running? That can cause the camera to see you. So, if that happens, you could get spotted by a camera when you really didn't, when you really wasn't going to get spotted. So you could have avoided detection, but because the game wants to do stuff differently.
That's 3 bags.
See how like I stood up there? The camera's, I don't even know if it can see that far, but just in case it is doing that. So I guess if the bags glitch out, you're going to get less than what you would. I did a practice run of this and ended up with 8 total. You have to grab the server. So, do understand that. So I don't know what happened to all the other bags. You guys seen that they glitched. I will keep it in because as of right now, my understanding is that the developers have not put out the day 1 patch. If you guys are watching this in the future, then there's probably already a patch and all these issues that you are seeing in this walkthrough are pretty much gone. But if you're watching this at the current moment in time, you're going to see a lot of glitches and stuff. So normally you'd have 8 bags there. However, this time we didn't have that. So
That's 4 bags.
I'm going to go back and get more because I want to complete this with 5 at least. So I mean, we only missed out on 3 bags. So we are going to secure all the loot that did not glitch out on us, of course. So stay in crouch mode, and you should be fine. So we'll just come back for this final bag here. Server could be down in any of those, but it's not. But you want to check just to make for sure. So. Securing all the loot, that's what we are doing. Now, even though these guys are searching, you know, we weren't arrested or anything, so I don't really count that as being caught, I guess. They're just looking around, so.
That's 5 bags.
Hopefully you guys enjoyed this walkthrough mission, and hopefully I was able to help you guys out. Normally you would have 8 bags here, but because we had a glitch out, that's the reason why we don't have them. But we secured 6 bags out of the 8, so that's fine. I will see you guys on the next one, and hopefully I was able to help you guys out with this mission. Peace.
These Golden Shark files are encrypted as fuck. I've never seen anything like it. It's gonna take some quantum level computing to even make a dent. Looks like we're stuck.
Actually, they've tipped their hand. Shark is a fucking banker and wouldn't have access to this type of technology. She got it from someone else. All we need to do is follow the tech, and we'll find the rest of the conspirators. I'll do some digging, see what shows up.
How are you so chill? They just bled your bank dry.
Cost of doing business. It's not ideal, but that's why we took precautions.
Oh, this is so fucked. We need to do something. Okay, what about...
Enough. You're whinier than usual, Ralph. Not doing anything stupid, are you?
Now we're sure this ain't a setup.
I had my contacts check him out. We can trust this guy.
Yeah. You gotta be careful these days. I had my people check you guys out too.
Mac?
I heard you had your eye on a special kind of hardware. Figure it's good business. I'll make some serious paper. You get what you need and I keep my hands clean. Let me break it down for you. The gear you need is in the Jersey port. Some suit's got a big deal going down with Wixia. This tech is bleeding edge quantum grade.
Looks like we found another conspirator. Do you have the suit's name?
Sure I do. It's Garnet.
Back up a sec, Gov. Did you say Garnet?
Yeah, Ralph Garnet.
Oh, I remember that guy. We stole a shit ton of diamonds from him, didn't we?
From his dad, yeah. And we royally fucked up his birthday party, didn't we?
Ralph is the son of Nathan Garnet, former CEO of Garnet Group. Turns out, Nathan had a lot riding on those diamonds you stole. The company went bankrupt, and he killed himself. Seems Junior blames you, and reached out to Shark for some payback.
Bloody brilliant. Let's crash this wanker's party again, eh?
The warehouse. The most obvious way is past the guards, but maybe there's another way.
What's up, guys? Welcome back to our Payday 3 walkthrough. This is 99 boxes. Hopefully the strategies in this will help you out and you'll be able to complete this mission. So first thing you're going to do is you're going to lockpick this door. Do not worry about the camera. So this guy here, you're going to start hacking his phone right now. Stay close. You can back up a little bit so he does not see you. There are 2 QR codes that you have to grab in this mission, and you do have to grab the computer. So now the shipping containers could either be on the west or the east side. In my case, since I've already played this mission, it's on the west side for me, and for you guys it may be on the west as well, or it could be on the east side.
I'm sure that will prove useful.
So now we're going to make our way to the second guard, plus we're going to pick up a zipline bag. This is very beneficial to help you out with the level. Now there is a guard in a certain area in the warehouse that we need to be aware of when we're bringing stuff back. You could take him out, but then you have one less guard that you know, can't take out in the shipping container area, and I like to move around that area freely, so stay back a little bit. As long as you're in the white, you'll be fine. I recommend getting both of these guards as QR codes first and then heading into the warehouse, because you're going to need them anyway. So there's no point in tracking them down when you could just already grab them.
Good find. That'll come in handy.
Alright, now that we have that, we're going to make our way inside the warehouse. Now there's multiple entry points. There are cameras in here, and there's a guard in here. He patrols this bottom floor. He's right there.
This guard.
So right now the cameras are the things that you have to worry about. So pick this up. Don't worry about the camera right now. There's a guard right there. So I'm not sure if we'll be able to move in. We should be able to.
find the right one without a cargo manifest. Look for a computer that we can hack to point us in the right direction.
So we gotta find the computer to hack. However, we're coming in here, drop the zipline bag.
Alright, let's go.
Take this guy down. So that way cameras are not an issue. Just depends on your route and what way you're going.
What's your status? Over?
Hello? Yeah, all good, all good. Must have hit this button by accident or some shit. Everything's good as hell over here, man. Fine as a fucking fiddle. No problemos.
Yeah, I can see that. That's good to hear.
Pick up the zipline bag. Make your way out. You can make a mental note of where this guard is, but when you're coming back here with the shipping containers, just hope that he's not on an area that he's going to see you, because it could ruin pretty much everything. Since I'm going through here without doing any kills, I don't want to have to kill any of the guards. Unlock this door. It could be in this room, or it's going to be in this room. So I just wanted to show you where the different computers are. That way you guys know that it's not going to be in the same area all the time. Like I said, you could either get the west or the east. It just depends on what the game decides to give you when you're going through this level. If you're playing it solo by yourself, or if you're in a co-op, then it doesn't really matter, I would say. In my case, it's the west.
Components are in the west storage yard. Head over there and find a way inside.
But for you guys, it could be the east, but it could also be here. The zipline bag could also be in here as well. So just make sure that you check everything.
West storage yard. That's a tricky one to get to. You'll need to use a zip line. Grab the bag and set it up in a high enough position.
Alright, now we have a guard here. Not sure if I want to grab him because there is another guard there. And plus, I don't know.
Hey, there's a guard.
But we need to take these guards out, because if we do not take them out, it's going to make it a lot harder to get to the shipping containers. And we have to do the same thing that we had to do in the art museum mission, where you have to do the 4 circles.
There's a guard.
And all that, so it's best to just take them out now.
Fucking hell, dispatch. There's some motherfucker tap dancing all over the goddamn place. Is that you? It's driving me crazy.
Uh-huh. Yeah, sounds good.
I mean, you're allowed 4 knockouts, so I mean, it's pretty generous. But either way,
guard.
You want to make sure you outline them.
Guard over there. Guard.
You don't want these guards to catch you when you have your mask on, because at that point you cannot take them as a hostage.
You okay over there?
So nothing's going on here. We got a situation normal all across the board. No one's dead, and we don't have any robbers or anything like that here. Everything's just peachy.
I see. Yeah, that sounds reasonable.
So we're allowed to take out 1 more guard before the alarm goes off. Now, depending on what way you want to go, it's up to you. I'm going to do this one first. Make sure you drop down and then stand up. And the reason you want to take them out is because they can hear you and they can see you. So you want to make this process easy.
Use the digital key you picked up earlier to open it. You found it.
So now we have to do this again. Plus, this takes up your time in the mission. I really don't think these are warranted, honestly. I can understand maybe the art museum mission, but honestly, for these, I don't see the point in doing them. They just kind of repeat the same circles. So you could jump over this way too, but I advise against it. So Just kind of follow it in line. And you're going to do this for both sides. But once you grab this container, you need to haul all the way back into the shipping area. Now, depending on where that guard is, just really depends. And he could be pretty much anywhere, so you don't know where he's going to be when you come through, and that creates a problem. So go ahead and go this way. Make your way over here. So these they just repeat. It could be in the same area twice. It could, you know, put you in the middle. That's why I say take out the guards. So pick these up, and you're gonna make your way out. Use the slide mechanic if you have to. You want to make sure you know where this guard is, because if he's in the area that you need to be, he could pretty much kind of ruin everything for you. So it really just depends.
Secure the components. Hurry before the value drops to a minimum.
So we're good there. Now, he could be anywhere. So you're just going to repeat this process, and hopefully he does not catch you. So I mean, there's different routes you can go, but I like to stick to a simplistic route. Hopefully it makes it easier for you guys. I know that sometimes, you know, you see a lot of people they go through and stuff like that, but my goal is to not kill the guards. So there is a little bit of difference there. I don't want to kill them because it's pointless. And for me, the second container's over here.
Alright, one more time, people. Get through container security, grab the components, and get them to the refrigerated truck fast as fuck. They start losing value if they're in the open for too long.
So we got it back in time. I don't think we lost too much value on that. But it really just depends. You want to be quick. That's why I said, you know, if you're doing the missions, you know, make sure that you take out these guards. Even if you're on the west side or the east side, make sure you take out the guards and the camera guy. The guy guarding the cameras. It makes this a lot easier. I mean, look at all the cameras that are in this area. So it's a lot easier to maneuver around this area as opposed to shooting out the cameras. So, I mean, you could do it without taking out the guards if you want to, but to make it more easier, I would say subdue them. Now, I mean, if you want to go through and take them out and kill them, that's up to you. But for me, I don't want no kills on the end screen. So, to me, that's more of a challenge. Because you could take out the guards and then answer the radio, and it doesn't matter.
Well done. Now get those components back.
So grab this last one and you should be good. As soon as you pick it up, you have to go. Hopefully the guard is not in our area.
They've started degrading.
Use the slide mechanic and you should be fine. Hopefully he's not around here. He is over there somewhere.
We have it. That's what we came for. You can check for any additional valuables as a bonus. Otherwise, secure the cool truck and get it ready to roll.
Hopefully you guys are able to complete this mission. And I'll see you guys on the next one after the civilian moves. So I'm just being patient here. You don't have to be. I mean, he's not really going to notice anything anyway. And that is 99 boxes. Alright guys, hope you guys enjoyed this mission. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
It's the right setup, but we're missing an encryption key.
So who has one of those?
I don't know. This design is borderline sci-fi shit. Reminds me of stuff I've seen from Murky Water.
Didn't we put those private military shitheads out of business? Like we just did with Ralphie.
Yeah, they filed for bankruptcy years ago. But somebody connected to them could be the final conspirator. I'll ask around.
You know, if we could apply this tech to C-stacks, it'll make them completely untouchable.
I was thinking the same thing. We just need that key.
I'll be real. This motherfucker's the last one I'd expect to have murky connections.
He's been in business a long time, and he knows how to network.
Who are we talking about?
Howdy, y'all. It's been a spell since that thing in Texas. New blood, I see. Name's Blaine Keegan. Pleasure.
Likewise.
Now, about this murky water business. It just so happens I ran into someone a while back. Mason Laurent. Nasty-ass sort of fella. Ex-military, ex-CIA, ex-various PMC outfits. Including Murky Water. Nowadays, he's into cybersecurity. I had a meeting with him and took a gander at his security software. Looked an awful lot like the tech you're fixing to crack. Heard the Yankee bastard, no offense, has a penthouse in the city. If I were a gambling man, I'd say your best bet to find one of them encryption keys was to pay him a visit.
If he developed the tech, he's the brains behind the conspiracy. This is it, people. Let's go.
Inside the penthouse. Blueprints say that there's a ventilation shaft at the top of the stairwell on your right.
What's up guys, welcome to Payday 3. This is the final mission. This mission is very short.
Ready, player one.
Not sure if you can complete this mission without your mask. It may be possible. So we got 3 guards, or 4 guards that we'll have to take out. And then we have to disable the cameras. So there is a guard over here. He has a key card that we want to pick up. It's going to allow us to get into the security cameras and be able to take out the security guard and disable the cameras. So grab him. Get past the cameras.
Yeah. So why don't we all just take a chill pill? You're so tense, man. It just gets on my nerves.
Yeah.
Alright, so there is a guard who actually roams around. And we'll get to him in a little bit. He could be downstairs, or he could be making his way upstairs. So go ahead and take out the security guard. And the cameras are disabled. Don't forget to answer the radio.
You okay over there?
So yeah, in my old job, we could go for a coffee break every hour. Do we have anything like that here? No?
So it depends on where he is. I don't know exactly where he's at right now. He's right here. Grab him.
Everything all right over there?
Yeah, hi. I had a dream last night that you were being replaced by a litter of kittens, so I just had to call and see if you were still there.
Yeah, makes sense.
So go ahead and take him out, and now we are going to get the phone that we're going to hack. And this is going to allow us to get the red key card that we need to grab. So the whole point of this mission is what you would technically do is you would take out these guards, and then you would have to head down to the kitchen, grab something off of the delivery guy, and then head to the bathroom and get the poison, and then poison the drink, and then wait for the guy to come to the bathroom, and then, you know, have him open up the retinal scanner for you to get the codes. But since we don't have to do that, we can literally just head downstairs, since we don't have to worry about any cameras. And I'll point the guy out to you.
There's a guard.
So just wait on this guy. I mean, it's an easy way to avoid them.
Look around for the key card. It should be somewhere in the filing room. Great.
Could be in any one of these. So keep your eye out for that.
Watch the guard.
You want to make sure you have them highlighted so you know exactly where they're at. So now this is just a waiting game.
It's a card.
So the guy that you would have to do this to, he would basically, what you would do is you'd poison his drink, you head back upstairs, you would wait, and then you would drag him to the retinal scanner and it would open it up for you. But now that that's out of the way, we can make our way upstairs. This you have to do. It's automatic. There's nothing you could really do about it. So at least you don't have to worry about the cameras anymore. But the guy that you'd have to hack or do this to, he's sitting over here somewhere. He's right there. Hope you guys have enjoyed this walkthrough for Payday 3, and we got more games coming up on the channel for you guys. I tried to do this walkthrough the best that I could with stealth. It's just how the game is pretty much made, and you have to do these security things again for the final mission, just like we had to do for the last 3. So once again, you have to do this, and I really don't think this part is necessary. I mean, I could understand it, but it's just very, very time consuming for most people, so. The room we're gonna hack is right here. There is a guard here.
That should do it. There is a vault hidden somewhere in that bedroom. Turn the place inside out if you have to. Just find the hidden trigger mechanism.
So what you'll do is you'll come over here, swipe the red key card, make your main here, find the panic button, and then this is what you would use to open this and get the code. Unless you want to guess the code. It's completely up to you how you want to do it. But now we're going to head to the bedroom. Make our way into here.
Just entered the building with a delivery of really expensive whiskey.
There's the mechanism.
For the penthouse. Keep an eye out.
So I already know this code, so it's 4420. It'd be different for you guys.
drive must be in the safe. Crack it.
We are not grabbing all the jewelry or anything.
We need to make sure the drive itself isn't encrypted. Plug it into the computer in the office and remove any encryption they may have added.
Hack is churning data.
And this is it, guys. This is the last part of the mission that you would have to do. So, like I said, you would grab him.
Get him to leave that crowd, if you know what I mean.
There's someone there.
Right there. You would grab him. And you would bring him in here to open up this vault right here. Where the retinal scanner is. And that would be how you would get the code. There's a list of codes on a whiteboard in this room. Other than that, you would have to guess the codes.
Search the bathrooms and utility rooms.
So she's telling us to search the bathrooms for a poison that will allow us to get him alone, and we could take him upstairs and everything. So, but we don't have to do that because I've already done this. So I've already practiced the mission. I already know what to do. If you already have your code, then you don't have to worry about it.
It's decrypted. We have what we came for.
Alright.
Why not nab a few items on your way out?
So now we gotta leave. Now, you can obviously loot all of this stuff if you want to go that route. I am not going to loot all of this stuff. There's really no reason to. So we are going to exit. Now, based on how you do this, really just depends. This is the bathroom, so you'd grab him and you'd head this way. So, I'm looking to see where the guards are at.
What?
We've done what we came to do. But if you want to look for more loot, go right ahead.
And that is the final mission, Touch the Sky. Hope you guys enjoyed this walkthrough, and I will see you guys on the next one. Peace.
I've leaked the stuff we got from Shark's servers. Feels good.
And I checked the C-stats. New encryptions, airtight. Nobody's touching our money again.
Now we just need some motherfucking dollar bills to put that shit to the test. What's next?
I say we find something worth stealing.
And then we steal it.
Yeah, we're back. Let's go on for Pog. What he said. Cheers.
In breaking news, business mogul Patricia Shark is facing allegations of bank fraud and even possible corruption charges following the discovery of several leaked documents.
Bastards.
No. God, no!
Is it done? Excellent.